Hello again, gang. Henry Schubel here for WeMAR Tech Tips. And this month's tip is right out of Flex MLS, and it's about listing activity.
Okay, I'm on a listing of my own which just closed, and I want to show you a hidden gem for which I found several realtors much more experienced than myself were unaware of this feature. In the lower left, there's the MLS number, and there's a little caret next to it that opens up a drop-down list. And if this isn't your listing, the option for listing activity isn't visible. So if this is your listing and you click on listing activity, let's see what you see here. Okay, at the top of the display is some very basic information about my listing. This was a 5-bedroom, 3-bath home, and I want to just scroll down a little bit to show you the first of a couple of graphs. And we see on the left there about 360 people looked at my listing via Flex MLS, which is probably a subscription set up by their agent. Another 150 looked at it by portals that were set up by agents, which means those people were looking for listings by themselves. Another 50 some odd people looked at it through integrated data exchange, which means they looked at the listing from some other website. And another 50 had the listing emailed to them, and that's probably by their agent. And the graph on the right shows you how people rated this listing, and unfortunately I didn't get very much feedback. Okay, I'm going to scroll down just a little bit further, and I see more confirmation of some dismal statistics here. On the right there you can see only one agent contacted me for additional information about this listing. Maricopa County is growing at about 4% per year, and this neighborhood is growing at about 1% a year. So I knew this listing was going to be a challenge going in, but it sold. Okay, I'm going to scroll down a little further, and the last bit of information on this page shows me the listings other people looked at in addition to looking at my listing. So Flex is keeping track of a session and what people look at. This might be the most insightful information on this page, and there's a couple of listings here that show closed that were actually active during the active time of my own listing. So this is really very insightful information here. Okay, last but not least, and this may very well be the best feature of this part of the Flex feature, I'm going to scroll up to the top again, and you see a command button that says auto emails. I'm going to click there, and it gives me a little form to fill out and add a contact. I can put my seller's name in here, choose a frequency, and Flex will automatically email them listing activity at whatever frequency I desire. So this is a fantastic feature in Flex. You don't have to do anything, just set it up once and forget about it.
Okay, gang, I showed you a sample listing. I showed you how to get to listing activity when the listing is yours. We looked at some of the statistics available inside Flex MLS for that listing. At the bottom of the page, you can see what other people are looking at when they're comparing it to your listing. And at the top of that screen, I showed you where to set up automatic emails so you can send that data right to your seller. You set it up once and forget about it. And that's a wrap for listing activity. I'll see you again next time on WeMAR Tech Tips.